Hi there, I'm Chef Uno, executive chef and owner of Chino Chinatown in Trinity Groves in West Dallas. And we're one of the very few restaurants in the country that actually do Asian and Latin fusion, and it's things that come from the heart that I watch my mom cook and taking those techniques and applying them here. To me, cooking is love. We have a neon sign up here, and those are the words that I live by. Live, love, passion. What did I think of the Turano hack? It was easy to come up with recipes using the Turano bread because it's amazing in itself. And so if we were to use this secret ingredient in Chopped or Iron Chef, I can certainly make a lot of great things out of it. What I love about the Turano bread is it's artisan bread. My favorite, of course, is the Turano Pane bread. It's made with amazing craftsmanship. You can see the quality of the bread, the ingredients that are put into it, because when you cook with it, it definitely becomes the star of a show, whether it's a sandwich or a bread pudding. So how I came up with the bread pudding recipe with the Turano Pane bread is because I love the holidays, and bread pudding is something simply amazing, and the bread takes it to a whole new level. So we're headed to Aldi to pick up some ingredients for my tres leche Turano bread pudding. To get started, what I'm gonna do is make a custard. To start the custard, I'm gonna use 2 eggs and 3 egg yolks to make it super creamy. Then I have 2 cups of sugar, and I'm just gonna whisk this together. Once you achieve this pale color here, I'm gonna add in the cream. This is 2 cups of heavy cream and 2 cups of regular milk. Don't skimp on the calories. We're gonna use a whole can, which is about 12 ounces of condensed milk. I'm gonna take a vanilla bean here, cut it in half. I'm gonna take the seeds out, put it right in, along with my hazelnut spread. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna mix it up, set that aside. Here's some golden raisins, and I have a 1/4 cup of really awesome whiskey. I'm gonna soak this in here to plump it up, let that soak for a little bit, and we're gonna reuse the whiskey later to make our bourbon sauce. So here's the star of the show, some Turano Pane bread. We're gonna use a 1/2 loaf, which is 1 pound of bread. Slice it right down the middle horizontally, probably about 1-inch cubes here. So what do you do with this bread? You're gonna soak it. So while this is soaking, we're gonna start our streusel that we're gonna put on top. Brown sugar, some butter, some pecan, meld this together. All right, nuts. And then I'm gonna set it aside. We're gonna start making the bourbon sauce. Pull the bourbon from the raisins, put that in there. This is 1 stick of melted butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, and some vanilla extract. At a medium heat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna whisk it. Once the sugar is dissolved, I'm gonna add in the bourbon sauce. So this sauce is done. I'm gonna incorporate those raisins right on top. I'm gonna press it down as much as I can. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover it up, and my secret is to do a double wrap of plastic foil paper. This one's gonna take about 45 minutes. 350, 375, in the oven it goes. Pull this out of the oven. It's been 45 minutes. We're gonna take the plastic wrap off. Here's the streusel, about 20 minutes, and then we'll be ready to go. Back in the oven. Our bread pudding is finally ready. I put our bourbon sauce into a pitcher, but since it's still hot, I'm just gonna take it and scoop it out. Pour a little bit of this bourbon sauce right on top. It's nice and moist, fluffy, creamy, all the things you want in the perfect tres leche Turano bread pudding.